Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, please let me take this opportunity to make some points for a postcard about Latvia, based on my experience coming to Latvia for the first time 23 years ago. And I'll try to focus on those points in the context of our Danish Constitution Days and the values that we celebrate. We are working with a shipping company owned by a Latvian woman, Viola. And Viola has been doing really well. We had a coffee one day and Viola told me how the situation with the Russian aggression affects her decision-making by investing in assets that are easy to move and can be used outside of Latvia. She was also telling me that she had started to study her family history. And that study had reminded her how lucky she had been by being part of the generation of her family, having more than 35 years of freedom and lots of opportunities. Prior to the independence and freedom in Latvia, Latvia was occupied for 45 years. Therefore, despite of the current situation, the big uncertainties about the future, Viola, this successful Latvian businesswoman, feels fortunate. And please, let me share another story of a Latvian power woman. It is the story of Anda, who graduated 25 years ago from the Art Academy in Riga, and today an internationally renowned glass designer, running a factory in Riga together with her husband and 40 employees producing unique glass designs and artworks. Anda participated at our showroom in Copenhagen last year during the design event, and afterwards she wrote to me in a text message. I have spent 4 fulfilling days and been swimming in design, democracy, and in an ocean of freedom. An ocean that Latvia could have been part of if it had not been occupied by the Soviets. I had tears in my eyes when I came back to Latvia. I really believe that these short messages tells us so much about the sentiments and the feelings in this country. And this year, Anda cannot participate in our design event next week because she will be in Kiev at the Art Museum installing her newest 18-meter-long artwork, The Table of Peace. And it symbolizes a spine of strength and resilience. Anda is using her artwork as a weapon in the fight against the Russian. And when we will be celebrating the end of the war with lots of people and a meal at the table in Kiev, I will bring a PH piano. Because this piano is symbolizing important values. It provokes and inspires, and it symbolizes diversity, as Nina also talked about. It illustrates a modern, innovative, and forward-thinking way of living. And when we celebrate Constitution Day, it is a reminder of individual rights of freedom, a free, liberal, and democratic society. And as we have heard today, often we take these rights for granted. But if you really want to understand the meaning, the value of freedom, you can learn a lot by listening to people in this country and their life stories. Maestro, please play and let the music be loud enough to be heard over there, where they challenge our values. And let the music and singing unite us further in our own resilience so we can keep our ocean of freedom. Happy Danish Constitution Day.